Hello and welcome back to Tyranny. Last episode we got a new character join our party, at least temporarily. So look at your character sheet, I guess. How do I do that? Can talk to you there. Edict of Execution, we have that on all of us, including myself. But there's something here about level. Current level 2. Attribute points. Level up. With each level you can increase one of your character's attributes: might, finesse, quickness, wits, vitality, resolve. Each of these attributes provides benefits to your character as well as increasing one or more skills. Duh. Increase an attribute costs 1 point until the attribute score reaches 19. To raise an attribute from 19 to 20 requires 2 points. Alright. So you got a level up, you have 1 point to add to something. Why is this in green? Oh, because you have +1 resolve because of the death thingy. So it's gonna be either the might or the vitality. I think I'll add the might for now and do that one. Yes, we have saved that and that's all fine. Why does this have a circle here? Cancel that. Okay, I can do settings. Wounded. Okay. Talent point. There are 6 categories of talents available to your characters: leadership, defense, power, agility, range, and magic. With each level you gain 1 point to purchase a talent from any of these categories. Within a talent tree, each tier of talents unlocks based on how many talent points have been spent. Yep. Each companion has their own talent trees with unique abilities. These abilities unlock in the same manner as your character's talent points. And yep, it's all fine. So you actually have a point available. I don't, but you do. And you do. Burst thrust, both are weapons and target, penetrating armor. You actually know this. Oh, you spent 1. Right, you have 1 available. Okay. Punisher or Sentinel. Sentinel. Issue a mocking invitation, challenging enemies to attack him. So tank thingy, or striking iron. Strike a single enemy, dealing significant increased damage if the target is engaging barrack. Okay, and then you can take one of these. Art of the Blade requires 1 talent point, increases 100 and 200 melee damage. Gain a chance to attack enemies as they engage you. Or fierce demeanor, barrack becomes intimidating, force on battlefields, and they have the resolve reduced. I think I'll do this one. Right, we have something here. Quests. Taking the outer valley. Can we have more quests than 1, even for 1 of each? Yeah, we probably can. So we should speak at the other 2 people that we ignored last time around. Select a core sigil. Sigil of Frost, Expression Sigil, Focused Intent. Okay, so this is a spell that we have all of a sudden. Damage, Frost, foe target. Let's just assign this. Press any key to exit assignment. Okay, it's this guy. I see. I see. So, how do I select my party? All of them? Select all party members, like that. These two had some sort of task up here we wanted them, or they wanted us to do. Well, if this is the Fate Binder. We don't have some job anymore. Oh well. Guess not then. Okay. So we're heading out. This is the exit of the map, I guess. Scarlet Chorus, are they around here or what? Grey lies before us.
Sorry, I can't.
A grave for Ash's fallen son, Brennix. Even the Archons have suffered losses during the war. Some more than others.
Alright. A hold here, okay. If I go to the journal again. With Antonia's Echo Calls Crossing, the Scarlet Chorus Camp. Alright, I guess we're heading out. The two places, Scarlet Chorus Camp. I see. 2 hours to travel. Let's do that. Ambush. Your path is blocked by a small group of Venerian guards. You can go no further until you deal with them. Guess we will have to deal with them.
That's far enough, Fatebinder.
Ebb. A woman's voice booms from atop a near outcropping. Aquamarine body paint. Okay. Flanked by the side. She has warriors, alright.
I owe you an apology, Peacebinder, for we have dishonored the surrender that you offered us in our year of defeat. I cannot excuse or defend our action. I leave that to history. But all the same, I am deeply indebted to you for treating my Tearsmen with charity and humanity, even in this time of madness.
Okay.
In accordance with ancient customs north and south, I offer and request a delay of blade. There are matters we must discuss without fear of reprisal.
Okay. In accordance with the ancient customs, north and south, I abide with this truce.
As is our custom, we are ready to kill to defend our lands, but we kill only in fair battle. We don't slay our prisoners. We know this isn't Kairos' way, but we must have hope. A few of my kin have gone missing, and though they may have perished, I have to inquire on the off chance they still live. If Captain Tarkus Deimos still lives, we would negotiate for his release.
Okay. So he's apparently an important person. Assuming that he's our prisoner, what would you offer in exchange? I think I'll go with that one.
We would offer you 5 choirmen that got lost on patrol. They're healthy. Got other limbs, too.
I would not have us barter with Oathbreakers. Certainly not for anything less than disfavored lives.
Yeah.
You say there's something worth less than a disfavored life. Call me intrigued.
Well, the chorus has him. Well, I would like as much information as possible, so I'm intrigued what they want here.
Then if we see him again, it will have to be
You
as
gained
enemies.
fear with Ebb. What does that mean? Loyalty a bit, fear 81%. It's a different scale
If
of
I
some
may
sort.
make one more inquiry. What of Palox Tyrell? Did he survive?
Palox Tyrell, is that the guy that stabbed? He's dead.
My apologies, Fatebinder. I had a terrible feeling this errand was in vain from the start. I had no expectations that our friends could be saved, as I'm sure the time for swapping prisoners is long gone. But at least I know of what became of them. That'll have to be enough.
Okay, I have some questions for you.
We shouldn't be socializing with Oathbreakers.
I want information here that we can use.
I will entertain them as best I can. After all, understanding is the only hope we have. What is it you wish to know?
Why do you resist Kairos? What are you trying to save?
I grew up without my knee bent to Kairos, and if I'm going to bow to someone, let it be another Tearsman. We've ruled ourselves just fine for centuries, so we'll give our lives so that our sons and daughters might rule themselves.
Only your daughters are really free in Tears. Why fight against Kairos equality? Younger realms were beset with constant battle. Only your daughters are really free in the Tears. Why fight against Kairos equality? What makes you think you have a chance?
Oh, we don't. Those who believed Kairos could be stopped all died years ago, in the first wave of fighting. It's not about the hope of victory. It's about the hope of inspiring others. It is very likely we will fall here in Vendrian's Well. But perhaps others will arise elsewhere.
Okay. I'll ask you something else then. How did you and your friends overthrow the garrison?
I would joke that the voices of Nerat left the gate unlatched, but dozens of warriors lost their lives taking the citadel. There was no secret to it. We simply attacked with speed and certainty at a time when the Archons were elsewhere in the tiers. The Scarlet Chorus had a rout, and what few disfavored soldiers were present made an impressive showing. But they were surrounded and overwhelmed once the chorus fled.
Who's in charge?
Listen to you. Thinking just like the Overlord wants you to think. There always has to be a person in charge, or things don't make sense. Well, we don't answer to anyone. We are each of us sons and daughters of the Tiers, and take this task upon ourselves freely. But Captain Tarkus Ari, former Falksman of Queen Vendrian Alanta, is the voice we trust when we seek unanimity.
I see. I assume Tarkus Ari and Tarkus Demos are in relations.
Yes. Deimos was Ari's brother. We were certain he was dead, but the captain takes family seriously. So I volunteered to find some answers. And now here we are.
And there were prisoner swaps in the past?
That is our way, Binder. Here in the south, only thugs and bandits kill prisoners. The younger realms may be guilty of constant fighting, but we never slay each other when the battle's long over. We're not about to change that now. As a rule, Kairos' forces haven't been keen on swapping prisoners. But I know our disfavored prisoners aren't prisoners anymore. I just assumed they were swapped for some of our own.
All right.
Fair enough. But now a question for you. The Edict. I can feel its magic coursing through the air. Everyone can. But those of us enlightened to the currents of magic feel it most. The wording of the Edict. What was it?
Ah, interesting. Interesting question. I will not tell the current enemy of what is required, so such details are for Kairos' warriors only, or what will I? They must take the Ascension Hall by their swords, or all in the valley will perish. All in the valley will perish. No, I'll have to keep that to myself. Such details are for Kairos' warriors
So
only.
you will not say. I expected as much. Can it be worse than endless storms or fire pouring from the earth? Not that you'd answer that either. I've another question for you, if you will entertain it.
Are we really standing here and chatting with Oathbreakers? It's hard to watch. Like cuddling a goat you're going to kill for dinner.
When I was young, my parents told me the Tears were special, and the Overlord's edicts and armies could never touch us. Seems I've been told a hefty sum of lies. So answer this honestly for me, please. Is it true that Tunon's Fatebinders can smell truth from falsehood?
Lie, yes. Or lie, that's true. Falseness of parchments is especially rank smell to endure. So the answer is no, basically. No, that's not true.
Thanks for that. I could see why you'd want to foster the mystique all the same. The School of Tides would always tell commoners we didn't know how to summon drinkable water. Once they find out, you can't eat in peace. And Kairos' edicts. I have heard the sages speak at length that some of the edicts elsewhere in the world have been broken. How is this?
Lie, edicts is forever. A strong enough anti-magic force can end an edict. The Order has some control over how the edict lingers, but Kairos only knows the exact details. Right, the Overlord has some control over how edicts lingers, but Kairos only knows exact details. I guess we'll do that.
So some edicts are forever. The rest are, as long as Kairos has in mind? Needless to say, Kairos' magic is unlike anything we've seen in any Archon. And one more mildly self-indulgent question, but I simply must know. Kairos, male or female?
Alright. The Order's mother and father, the question's irrelevant. Guess that's the one we go for.
Fine, fine. I've heard that answer before. Sorry I asked. You'll forgive, I hope, the questions. The Overlord and his Archons used to be things of legend. Now they're everyday maladies, and I'm eager to separate the truth from the lies I've been told by House and Guild. In accordance to our most ancient customs, let us depart in honorable accord. May peace find you, Fatebinder.
Alright, so no fighting here. These guys, they're probably annoyed. How did you do that? Do what? Back in the Archon's war tent, you cast an edict that as casually as reading a supply shipment. How do you do that? Well, I've done it before. I don't know why I didn't realize it earlier. You proclaimed the Edict of Stone in Azure. It blighted the entire realm, all to destroy the rebellious Archon. I can't believe it was you. That was me, alright. Welcome, impressed. Considering that you read the word of Kairos more than once, I'm surprised that you're even alive to tell. Your vocal cords should have turned to ash by now. Okay. Not trying to make you uncomfortable, it's just worth recognizing that what you've done. Not only are Tunon's Fatebinder, you are also the mouthpiece of the Overlord. Gives me plenty of reason to stick around. You're going places and I want to see where they lead. And that's enough for now, yes? The other guy.
Fatebinder, you look like you need to talk. What can I do for you?
Okay. What I'd like to more know about you. I'm the line enemies can cross. Did you seek the trade of war or did it find you? Both, I suppose, and you was fighting in my blood. This favor offered me a chance to use my skills to bring peace. Otherwise, I want out some brigand or enforcer as a crooked merchant. Alright. You think Ash and his legion bring peace? That's cute. It doesn't hold water from where I'm standing, big guy. You've clearly been too busy sacking villages and stealing crops to notice how a proper army conducts a war. We sow order, not discord. Barracks right, the Scarlet Chorus is too chaotic to recognize order. Gain fear with verse and loyalty with Barak. This fear anticipates marching south. Yada yada. Tell me about your name. Barak's shortened for Northern surname has been passed down through generations since Graven Ash assembled his army. I go by it because I swear with pride. The proper form is Barikonan. What's the story with your armor?
It is a symbol of Kairos' will, one that I am not likely to forget. I found this armor. Perhaps it would be better to say that it found me during the Edict of Storms.
What happened? When I heard that Kairos had proclaimed the edict, we rushed into the field of battle, the forces of Stalwart. I was shoulder to shoulder with some of the Legion's most decorated veterans, and my pride blinded me to the danger. Our march was a hasty one. A cohort of disfavored soldiers vanished in the second year of the war, among them the daughter of Graven Ash. After a long silence, we learned that she was held in the fortress of the Sentinel Stand. Okay, so this was not a decision I took, apparently. Go on. As we surrounded the citadel, I heard an opening of peals of thunder, as did the scout. I was trying busy to kill when the winds hit like an avalanche. Many of us begged Kairos for deliverance. What else were we to do? The winds knocked off the legs of our offensive and put us under. All decorated soldiers I brought to the battle were swept up and dashed to pieces, their armors and bones mixing with the dirt of a tornado that spun like maddening revolutions. A piece of the citadel wall broke off and nearly crushed my skull. I only remember a few scattered moments from the storm, like flying bits of bronze and iron cutting my flesh. Okay. Eventually I woke up thinking myself trapped in rubble. When I rose, I felt I was bulking under my own weight, and that's when I realized I was stuck, right and truly stuck inside this heap of scrap. Okay, what happens to Ash's daughter after the edict hit? She was trapped behind the wall of Sentinel Stand, imprisoned by Kara Storm, as well as the fortress itself. 1,000 soldiers standing shoulder to shoulder could not have endured those winds to rescue her. How did you survive when everyone else fell? That's a mystery to me as well. Did Kairos hear my plea for mercy, or did the heap of scrap metal protect me, imprison me, punish me? He rubs back his helmet. Alright. Fine, I guess we are done for now.
On it.
And head onwards, I guess. "32 minutes. Alright, the camp is here. Right, I will actually want to take a break here and get back to the camp in the next episode. Thank you very much for watching.